The history of El Sistema, we heard Giovanni tell us a little bit about it, began 41 years ago in Venezuela, has grown over 4 decades to now include, and these numbers have grown while you've been busy at work, there are now 750,000 children in Venezuela from barrios working in 283 youth orchestras, proving that, in fact, intensive dedication to ensemble music, making beauty with your friends, can in fact redirect the trajectory of young lives out of difficulty and trouble into whole new possibilities. In the last 8 to 10 years, this unprecedented phenomenon has grown to now 64 countries around the world, and this is the year in which it will include 1 million children around the world from difficult growing up circumstances into whole new possibilities for their lives. I was inspired by this movement myself about 8 years ago when I went to Venezuela and immediately recognized this was the most significant learning I had ever witnessed in my life, and dedicated a determination to help this grow around the world. And in the last few years, I've been able to write a book about the international growth of El Sistema, which comes out on September 23rd. And I was able to travel to 25 countries with my co-writer, Tricia Tunstall, who wrote the first book about El Sistema in Venezuela and the US, to actually see what this looks like in all these different cultures around the world, cultures that might surprise you. To see El Sistema in Venezuela, in Pakistan, in Greenland, in wealthy countries like Japan and the United States and Austria, in countries of genuine poverty like Nairobi and Kenya, to actually see how do these ideas, that intensive investment in making music together with your friends in an orchestra, teaches you skills that actually can change the direction of your lives. In the research for this book, I was lucky enough to visit Manila and to meet Giovanni and Tinky and visit the satellite programs of Misyon, meet many of these young musicians. And I get to be the one that tells you, since I have traveled around the world and seen 1 million children's programs around the world, that Misyon has distinguished itself, even in its young age as a program, as one of the most significant Sistema programs in the world. They have accomplished things faster, deeper, and better than almost any country in the world. And I will tell you, and I will tell these young musicians, I have never seen musicians learn so fast, improve so fast, faster than any country I have ever seen in the world. So congratulations, fast learners. And just for those of you who are not musicians, just think for a moment how hard it is to do what they are doing. You'll notice they were playing from memory. You were noticing they were playing with exquisite attention to one another, and they were taking a work of art that is hundreds of years old and invigorating it with the fresh relevance of a life today. That's the life of an artist. And this program is reaching into Filipino communities where children did not have the opportunity for this kind of expression in large numbers, and bringing kids into this power that the arts can bring into a young life. Giovanni was beginning to speculate, why is it so powerful? Why is it that this kind of work can actually maybe make you want to be a musician, but in fact ignite something in a young person that may make you want to be a physicist or a doctor or an accountant? And my theory is that at a young age, it awakens in you the ambition for excellence and the belief that you and your friends, if you work incredibly hard and with really good focus and with kind support of incredibly skilled teachers like Giovanni and his colleagues, you can accomplish unbelievably great things. And these young people carry that with them. They carry it with them into their music and then beyond their music in the belief that they can do incredibly hard things if they work hard, focus well, trust their teachers, and trust their colleagues. So let me be the one, before we get to hear some more music, who gets to say this work that we're seeing just a gesture of tonight, when you hear it multiplied by the full orchestra, and when you consider it multiplied by the enormity of the accomplishment in such a short period of time, the work of Misyon is not just a beacon of hope around the Philippines. Misyon is a beacon of hope around the world. Thank you.